Nestled along the mid-north coast of New South Wales is the beautiful seaside town of Port Macquarie. This captivating, thriving coastal gem has coves of golden beaches and a vibrant community. Sydney is a 4 hours drive heading south from Port Macquarie, and heading north it will take 6 hours to drive to Brisbane. A great way to break the journey from Port Macquarie to Brisbane is to stop off at Byron Bay, another popular seaside town renowned for its alternative lifestyle. We are presenting a brief overview of Port Macquarie, so please follow us to see more detailed videos on Port Macquarie and other places in Australia. Port Macquarie has a refreshing, tranquil atmosphere and has several meditation and yoga centres. It has a variety of bird and wildlife. Black cockatoos, which are more rare than the common white sulphur-crested cockatoo, can be found in this region. Australia's most loved and treasured koala can also be found living in the wild in Port Macquarie. There is also a koala hospital which homes koalas indefinitely due to their inability to survive back in their own habitat. Road speed limits are set at 50 kilometres an hour in koala areas to reduce the risk of them being struck by cars. Port Macquarie is a regional hotspot and one of the fastest growing areas in Australia, which is forecast to grow by around 20% in the next few years. The expansion of the town has led to the need to build new residential areas, most of them being very close to the beach, which is why this town is so popular. The area also has a range of wineries, boutique breweries, as well as a distillery. There are 17 beaches in the region and 8 in Port Macquarie. The nearest to the CBD is Town Beach, and the furthest is the majestic and expansive Lighthouse Beach, which stretches to Lake Katai, but it is spelled like Lake Cathy. Tacking Point Lighthouse can be found at Lighthouse Beach and is a popular lookout spot and tourist attraction. Four-wheel driving is also permitted on the southern section of Lighthouse Beach, and camel rides operate in the mornings. There is an amazing coastal walk, which is around 9 kilometres. It starts at Westport Park and finishes at Lighthouse Beach, and is a must for those who enjoy hiking. The walk links the town to the beaches and nature reserves. It is a path of discovery. There are several lookouts on the walk where you can stop and take in the sounds of the ocean, the scent of the wildflowers, and the sight of migrating whales, encapsulating the soul of the coast. Whale watching is between the months of June to August and September to November, which are the migration seasons. Heading south from Westport Park, the coastal walk takes you through Town Beach, the nearest to the CBD, Flagstaff Beach, Oxley Beach, Rocky Beach, Flynn's Beach, Nobby's Beach, Miners Beach, and finishes at Lighthouse Beach. This coastal walk has a selection of cafe kiosks and amenities on some of the beaches. Starting from the northerly side of Lighthouse Beach, close to the lighthouse, there is the excellent Coast outdoor cafe next to the Surf Lifesaving Club. Coast is a favourite with the locals and is great for breakfasts. Next along is the Sea Acres Rainforest Centre, which is a short walk from Shelley Beach. The centre has a boardwalk winding through the rainforest, which borders the beach and is over 1 kilometre long. The cafe offers both inside and outside seating, has a great tourist shop, and the koalas are regularly spotted in the rainforest trees. Flynn's Beach Cafe, called Sandbox, is very popular as there is a surfing school and it is a patrolled beach. Next to Flynn's is a smaller off-leash doggy beach, which is joined by steps on either side of the headland. Dogs are only allowed off-lead at Lighthouse and Nobby's Beach. Flynn's holiday accommodation resorts lines the coast road into Port Macquarie and has a further selections of cafes and restaurants. At the outskirts of town, at Town Beach, is the kiosk called Salty Crew. This is another patrolled beach and is a favourite spot to watch the surfers and families. On most Sunday mornings, there is also yoga at Town Beach. Port Macquarie is the official bodyboarding capital of Australia, mainly due to the breaks which form adjacent to the break wall at Town Beach. There is a marble bodyboard-shaped commemorative plaque at the end of the break wall near Town Beach. The beaches stop at Town Beach, however the coastal walk continues following the Hastings River. Breakwall Headquarters Cafe is popular with holidaymakers and children, as it sits next to the popular tourist park, children's expansive playground and skate ramps. One of the most famous and well-loved unique features of Port Macquarie is the footpath called the Breakwall. It links the Town Beach to Town Green and runs parallel with the Hastings River. The iconic Breakwall is a pathway lined with colourful painted rocks, each telling its own story. It is a living mosaic of local history and heartfelt messages. Some pay tribute to weddings, friendships, while others are moving memories to loved ones who have passed but are not forgotten. The Breakwall offers panoramic views of the Hastings River meeting the Pacific Ocean, a perfect spot for sun gazers and leisurely walks. It is also a popular fishing spot for both locals and tourists. At the end of the Breakwall path is another gem of Port Macquarie, a tropical bar and cafe called the Little Shack. Dog lovers can sit with their pooches under the straw umbrellas, whilst a newly built undercover extensions offers a more comfortable and leisurely way to relax. The Little Shack gives the impression of being on a tropical island. This lively venue is always busy, and there is regular live music and DJ spots. Flowing heartily through the town is the Hastings River. A vital waterway is popular for boating, fishing and water sports. Along its banks, families enjoy picnics, while adventurers set off on kayaks to explore the rich mangroves and wildlife. The river's health reflects the community's love and respect for their natural heritage. Walking along the Hastings River takes you past the Ridges Hotel and several lively bars and restaurants. Also along the riverbank are a variety of tourist operators ranging from a seaplane, jet boat rides, jet ski hire, kayak hire, as well as dolphin and whale watching and riverboat cruises. The coastal walk continues past Westport Park and ends at the Sails Resort Hotel. Opposite the Sails Resort is another popular bar called Hello Sailor, which is contemporary in both ambience and street food style menu. Settlement City Shopping Mall and the Panthers Port Macquarie clubs are also located at this side of Port Macquarie. Another feature of Port Macquarie which surprises many people is its unique canals fronted by luxury homes. These exclusive canal side residences reflect a luxurious lifestyle with private jetties and boats nestled against their backyards. They exemplify the blend of relaxation and opulence that life in Port Macquarie offers. The Gold Coast in Queensland also has a similar region to this. The land on which these houses were built in the canal system was created when the land was reclaimed back in the 1990s. Further up the Hastings River are more restaurant bars and tourist accommodation on Hastings River Drive, one of the main artery roads into the town. Oyster farms are also located on the Hastings River, and just north of Settlement Point, a car ferry will take you to the North Shore. Here you can take your four-wheel drive on the beach, and it is also a popular spot for fishing. Near Hastings River Drive is Port Macquarie Airport, which is served by regional aircraft.